Alright, let's get to actually talking to Smoking JoJo here.
Took you long enough.
Are you the one that left the note?
Who are you?
The chump had an attitude and a smell to match. They didn't call him Smoking JoJo because he was cute. His circuit boards were on the fry, literally. He was half burnt out, overheating and underperforming.
Ah, I thought he was just smoking a cigar.
Like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but JoJo's lips were normally sealed tighter than...
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the Hollows and he says he's looking for a girl called Pashta. Why did you leave the note?
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing to nobody. But as you can see, I ain't got long left. You could fry an egg on my processor.
Can't you get help? Repairs?
Nah, they don't make the parts for an old model like me no more. And I ain't got no limbs anyway. Point is, if I want to do some good, I better do it now while I can. Huxley, I know something about this girl you're looking for.
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but how did he know I was looking for Pashta?
You've been asking around town. Word gets out. I was playing a private gig a few months back. The pay was real good, and I'm still the best horn player in town. Even if I don't look too good these days, what with all the rust and all. While I was there, I overheard some things. This ex-corp goon called Raguan was there, talking about how he got screwed over.
And?
Look, I don't like squilling like this. Give me a minute.
JoJo was singing like a songbird, but would we dance to his beat?
Huxley, please be quiet for a minute, okay? I can't believe I'm getting sucked into this. So what does this Raguan guy have to do with Pashta?
Raguan?
Well, this Raguan
what the fuck's going on here?
And he's throwing his weight around. Near enough getting into a fight with some waiter who's just trying to serve the champagne. In the middle of mouthing off, Raguan says he's dangerous and he can make people disappear. He says he's not to be messed with, cause the last guy that messed with him lost his kids. Then he starts crying.
That's strange, but it doesn't link him to Pashta in any way.
But he says the name. I was the only one that heard him, but he takes a drink. And through his tears, he keeps saying, "Sorry, Pashta, sorry." Now, ain't that a thing?
That's a lead, at least.
The trail had gone cold for a while, but with JoJo's help, we'd picked it up again.
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask Camus back in the Hava. After that, though, you're on your own, Huxley.
We seem to be getting in deeper every time. It's pretty cool, though. So, a bit of a change of pace from delivering parcels. So now we have to find someone called Raguan. You serious? He goes well with Pashta, I guess.
He's still here? Why is he still here?
I
They're
don't
just
know.
taking him to one more place.
Why?
I need to fill up.
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can you find that somehow?
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Oh, don't give me no sass, dog.
Yes, I will do it. Searching. Searching. There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette Holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Raguan.
What did it say?
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the papes get some snaps, though?
You mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan
Did
in
the
the Holovids?
papes get some snaps? What the fuck?
Yes, he looked sad.
Whoops.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
Yep, going the other way around. It's a bit... I mean, I understand it, but like just roaming around, just waiting for a nav points. Oh, here we go, control.
Can't you busy?
Yeah?
No, not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
Just another break for coffee. At least it's good he doesn't have any jobs for us. Also, I was thinking while we were talking to JoJo.
All right, kid.
Hold up.
All right. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
I started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
It's fine. Let's just see what we can find at Raguan's apartment.
I was thinking like, well, who builds these androids? Obviously they built by someone for a specific purpose, right? So why are they not doing their job? I mean, it's not like androids... Maybe they have rights. Obviously they have rights in this world, but like... Do they need to rest? Do they need to take a break and catch up pains like as humans do? I mean, it kind of looks like they have, but it's just weird for me. Wait, do I park here? Seems like a bit far away from that. There's another parking spot there. Surely there's gotta be something closer to here. No, nothing. Okay. But yeah, it's weird to me, like, smoking JoJo. I mean, obviously he was at the end of his life and probably couldn't be productive anymore. So he's just hanging about. And who would give androids personalities, like, to begin with? Wouldn't that be counterproductive? Got some coolant. Let's go to the other side, check what's going on here. I guess the same thing happened in that movie. What was it? I, Robot? Memory card. Oh, we picked a CD as well. I didn't get to read that. You don't see many of these anymore. I think it's a reproduction, but it's got some folk music on it from back home. Maybe a music collector would pay for this. Yeah. What else did we pick up? We need to go back to this, the lady that wanted the rare components. The rare video games, I guess. What else did I pick up? Oh, this memory card. Containing the human memories of an event or person. It looks like Mr. Mortaime had his memories deleted. I wonder how his backup ended up here. Could this have fallen from the wreckage of that accident above us last week? We should try to find Mr. Mortaime. Or if he's not around anymore, maybe Janet. Okay. There's another corpse clerk around here. Can I talk to you? Nah. Oh, there's something back there as well. Sorry, I hope you don't mind me going around and picking up all this stuff, but for me at least, I can't help myself. I gotta pick them up. And I could do this on like off screen as well, but another End magazine. But like, if I see it, I gotta go and pick it up. It drives me mad sometimes, especially like in games like... In this one it's fine, because there aren't a lot of them. I mean, there are a few, but not considerably. But in a game like The Witcher 3, oh man, those question marks had me going for like weeks on ends. Like what the I can't even pass through here. Oh, that is interesting. But yeah, trying to find out every little thing about that game. Like, it takes you ages just to complete, just to do a section of the game. I ended up giving up on it. I didn't complete it 100%. Although I get this weird feeling every time I see something I gotta pick it up, I don't necessarily go out of my way to go and pick up everything else, you know? If it's just in the way I'm going, I'll pick it up. That's my...
This was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to...
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
Me too.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
Bye, actually. That was very cool. That was very interesting. I would like to see the outcome of it, though. I mean, I wasn't dragged all the way out here just to... Get out my way, son!
Will he be okay?
Oh, he's dragging me back.
I don't know, Camus.
Here we go.
I have an additional question.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No, it's time to move on, Camus.
And I would really like to see the outcome of it. What's the point of me being dragged around throughout the city doing side quests with this guy for nothing?
Hey, kid. You free now? Finished your coffee?
My sure thing, Control. You got another job for me?
Come by Cloudpunk HQ and grab a package. It's for Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower, labeled Mr. Anderson.
Okay.
Is it on Anderson Street in Anderson Town?
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control out.
Alright, whatever. I came here to sell some stuff to Patty Green.
Hey, cutie. You want to buy some fresh walnuts, or are you looking for a date?
Ooh? What you selling? Oh, shirts, a purse, stimulus and dress. Oh my god. I don't really want to wear a dress though. Comfortable blue shirts. We can go with that.
Thanks for this.
Anytime, hun.
Oh, wait. I wanted to sell you some stuff. Hold up. Can I wear this? I can't even wear it. I was ripped.
Hey.
I want a refund. Okay, there you go. Can I have a... Why? Can't even wear the freaking shirts. I'll take it for now, but... God damn it. Oh, let's sell these one by one. That's really... Oh, that's great. Alright, I'll keep these plasteel parts just in case. I can sell these as well. I'll keep 2 of those. I don't know why I've got so many freaking magazines here. I got some books. I'll keep some of them. I don't know. Let's see. I can sell this one. My red jackets.
Thanks for this.
It's fine.
Anytime, honey.
We're not necessarily stripped for cash right now. We're actually flush, so not sure what I can spend it on, but okay, that's fine. Alright, let's go to get this Mr. Alderson's package. Oh my god, flying too high here. There we go. Cloud Canal. Whoa! Oof. we here? There's a farmer there. Huh. Is he from the outer city? Is he from the, what are they called?
Hey, I know you! You're Cloudpunk!
Yeah.
No, I'm Rania. I work for Cloudpunk. Who are you?
You don't remember? I'm from Vince. We spoke. Maybe you don't recognize me. We can't take our mask off.
I remember. Why are you here?
Why can't you take your mask off?
Please, you need to help us. They are trapped. No one can get to them.
All right, calm down. What happened?
There was a storm. We sheltered in a cave, but it was no use. We had no choice but to follow the tunnels. Up and up, we climbed to escape. The frost chased us like demons. We were separated in the darkness. I think my brothers and sisters climbed an old vinculum into a different part of Nivalis.
You climbed all the way from the vents to the city?
We were trapped. The only way was to climb.
Damn.
We did not want to shelter in the city, but we had no choice. It was so dark inside the superstructure, it is impossible to get your bearings.
So what do you need from me?
Please, find them. Help them get home. They may be trapped, lost.
Yeah, of course, buddy.
Okay, how?
I don't know. It'll be near coal ducts that flow into the city. Somewhere near a construction site, probably. That is all I can say.
Can't we go back the way you came?
No! It's frozen solid. The cold winds would strip the skin from your bones. There is no way back.
If it's really that bad, do you think maybe your friends...
In the vents, we do not lose hope till we find the bodies. We are a hardy people. We do not give up easily.
I hear you. I'll try to find them.
It is all I can ask.
What about you?
I don't know anyone else in the city. There's nothing for me here. I'll go back to where the world makes sense.
Even with the storms?
There are kinds of storms here too. Different, but just as deadly.
Yeah, it rains all the time in here. So do I go back just like that?
Camus, are you there? Did you hear what the moisture farmer said?
Yes, near cold air ducts. Did you find some?
No. Could you search the database for abandoned construction sites below Midtown?
Searching.
Let's see if we get enough points or
There is a walled
something.
section west of Caledon with heavy construction. I'm adding a nav point.
Nice.
On my way.
Let's go. Quickly now, people are in danger. Move it or lose it! Guys, get my road rage on. I'm not sure why he didn't call maybe there aren't any emergency services. Maybe it's all run by CorpSec and he didn't want to rely on them or something. Find the garage to repair your Nova. Oh, why? Have I been bumping too much? No, really? Me? Gallows Row. I want to see what happens if we don't repair our Nova, if we just keep bumping into stuff. Hold up. If we keep bumping into stuff, will we break down or what's going to happen? Kind of curious to see. What's this guy here? Another CorpSec clerk. That's fine. Just gonna go around and pick that. Components. Konima? Did that say Konima there? Konima? Is that a reference maybe to Kojima? I haven't been, honestly, I haven't been checking out the signs all that much, but maybe I should. Maybe they have some, like, cool references to them.
just while you wait. Make your dreams something you can hold. What dreams matter.
Another battery. We should be selling these as well, but I don't know, man.
There is a security door. I can hear people inside.
Can it be them? Maybe it is giant rats. What if it is giant rats?
I'm opening the door.
Is this
I
it?
am worried
Yeah?
about the rat possibility.
Let's open.
Oh God, it's open! Someone found us! I don't believe it!
Me neither. You're from the vents?
Yes, the door would not open. We banged and banged on it. People just walked past.
Shit! Can't believe
They
that.
thought you were rats.
They treat us with such disdain.
It's the same
No,
guy.
literal rats. It's a real problem in the city.
I see. Well, thank you for finding us. We owe you everything.
Will you go back?
Yes, but may we go to a bar first? Is that the word? I haven't been in the city for a long time.
You both look like you could use a drink.
Take this for your help.
I don't need...
Please take it.
Thank you. Good luck getting home.
Cora, bless you, Cloudpunk.
Love his southern accent there, with a hint of desperation in his voice. Oh. We are racking up the monies. Soon we'll be able to build our own androids and place a camas in it. I hope that's a thing. That would be pretty cool if we had maybe like a little android's dog just following us around. That would be sick, actually. Alright, this is dealt with. Let's get grooving. Hope Cloudpunk isn't too disappointed with us. Jesus, dude, what are you doing? Don't you know how to drive? Damn, my granny drives better than you, and she is blind. Here we go. Let's get the payload. Maybe we could have just picked this up as well.
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
Let's do it. Is that another
There are
list
so
in my
many
head?
more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Here in Nivalis, does that make you feel less alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either. The agriculture automata didn't even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Oh, we got some smoke coming out the car.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice, though, right? I wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows cleaned.
Oh, I can't go any
I have
faster.
to interact with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet.
I need to go
we
fix my
speak,
car.
Our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Camus, but I'm not thinking about the buildings when I look up. I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus. At least we're alone together.
So that's what happens when you bump into too much stuff. That's cool.
Uh-oh. The repulsors have gone to low power mode. Damage status amber.
Oh, this is the response. This is Camus' response. Yeah, I've dealt with it, buddy. Don't you worry.
Amber? Have I really crashed that often?
Often enough that I wonder if your vision is malfunctioning.
Was that attitude, Camus?
When you hit things, it hurts me a little.
I barely hit anything.
Yes, just the green Hova, and the red one, and the side of that building, and...
All right, I'm still getting the hang of driving in the city. So what do we do?
Maybe we don't need to tell Cloudpunk if we fix the damage quickly. We need one of those repair station places.
Amber alert, though. Why?
The light appears on your dashboard.
That's what that light means. What colors does it go through?
Amber 1, Amber 2, Amber 3,
Oh, nice.
and black.
How do you know when it's a black alert?
It's dead.
The light goes off.
Right. Why not different colors?
Because you would need to change the light bulb.
Alright, we're here at Anderson Tower delivering the package to Mr. Anderson. I was, before they started to talk, I was gonna say, is this at least in my mind, is it a Matrix reference? Maybe? Why can't I go there? Dude, are you serious? I can't go through the freaking... Maybe I need to go through with my car or something. Hold up. Mr. Anderson, it is inevitable you deliver this package. Nope, I can't go through with my car. Maybe I have to go around the side or something? No. Honestly, what the fuck? No, guess I can't go through there either. Do I need to pay my parking again or something? Oh, I don't understand. How do I go through? I need to interact with something. There's a guy right there. Dude, let me in! Insert Eric Andres meme. Let me in! What the fuck? Oh, here we go.
Hello? Who's there?
I'm delivery driver 14FC from Cloudpunk.
No. Nope, we can't let anyone in. You will have to go away.
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson. Is he there?
I am Mr. Anderson.
Great, come get your package.
I may not be the correct Mr. Anderson.
Well, how many of you are in there?
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
1,000.
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called...
Miss Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look, can I come in, or...
Yes. Opening entry for driver 14FC from Cloudpunk only.
Very tight security measures here. Here it is, Mr. Anderson.
So what's the deal here? You're all family?
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We just happen to have the same name.
Really?
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who's not an android?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you this package then. Your name matches the tag. That's close enough for me.
But what if I'm not the correct recipient?
Well, just give it to someone else then.
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instructions.
Good idea. So, let's see. I just ripped this flap and... it's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think this one won't even connect to the nets. There's a video on it, though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson to give it to.
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson.
They all look the same as
Oh,
well.
come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left Anderson Tower last month. I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon reaching the ground, I made a fascinating discovery. There exists life outside the tower.
Oh,
Wait,
well.
you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out a window?
You know, it never really occurred to me, but yes, that does seem strange. Please, play the rest of the message. My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned by Mr. A. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness and go out into the world. This was the only way to contact you all, as network access is restricted inside the tower. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason, to set you free.
I think that's the end of the recording. So, are you going to leave the tower?
What? No, we are not permitted to take any time off work.
Seriously? When was your last break?
We are not permitted to take breaks.
Not permitted by who? By Mr. A? Is he your boss?
Mr. A is the CEO and director of Anderson Financial.
Of course he is. Well, where is he?
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. Anderson in personnel. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. Anderson?
Is that the one over yonder?
Over there, in the main atrium. Wait, before you go, I would like to register a complaint.
What?
To Cloudpunk? You'd have to talk to my boss.
No, I want to complain to Anderson Financial.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to another employee.
Oh my god.
You're the first person I've been able to complain to in several hundred years.
That's not really my problem.
The first of my complaints is about working hours. Our lack of breaks means that we are...
I'm going now.
I mean, yeah, it's logical even if they are androids, even if they don't read the rest, they still have a consciousness. So that would mean... I mean, even if their brain's a CPU that could work non-stop, you gotta give them some rest, no? I guess? I don't know. Let's see what the other Mr. Anderson... What is that statue of? That's pretty freaking weird. Oh, is it the same? No, it's not. The dude on the cover of the book is sitting down. Alright, Mr. Anderson.
Are you Mr. Anderson?
Yeah, obviously.
More specifically, Mr. Anderson in personnel?
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks, you see.
Well, I need to see Mr. A. Is he available?
Let me check his schedule. I am sorry. He is busy.
When is he free?
He currently has no free appointment slots.
When was his last meeting?
It seems my records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
That would be against company policy.
No dying.
Look, I don't think Mr. A is around anymore. Wouldn't you all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know, finding some meaning in your lives?
You sound a lot like Mrs. Anderson in accounts. She keeps saying how we should close up our accounts.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, wait. Can you do something for me?
Maybe.
Please register a complaint for me with Miss Anderson. I am not permitted to do so myself.
Oh my god,
I'm not going to do that. I'm just a delivery driver.
I have not had a pay increase in 170 years. This is unacceptable. Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades for my visual processing units and my...
Oh, they're just gonna keep bouncing me around from Anderson to Anderson? For frick's sake.
Ms. Anderson from accounts?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to...
I know, you can't take a break. Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they need to get out of here.
Oh dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly enforced gender roles amongst all the androids here? 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson? Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender altogether.
I don't really understand anything you just said. I think Mr. A likes us this way.
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on your lives anymore. That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close accounts.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated, but it requires Mr. A to sign off. They have matured.
So the company is worth a lot of money now. How much?
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated, the windfall would make the shareholders the richest.
The richest in Nivalis?
The richest humans.
So you think Mr. A should sell up?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash in the next 3 to 6 months. Perhaps sooner.
Really? What's the cause?
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city, causing a huge decrease in investor confidence.
I've been hearing about a lot of accidents in the city. Will there be some kind of disaster?
I've been seeing them too.
The financial simulations model the city and all associated variables. But the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of those who instantiate the crises.
So, who causes this impending disaster?
We have only one name, Cora.
Oh, of course.
Cora again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr. Anderson.
If you do see Mr. A, would you be able to send him a message for me?
Is it a complaint?
Yes. I want you to tell Mr. A that I'd like to request a transfer. I want to move to the canteen. It's not fair that I have to...
Quit.
Excuse me?
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside this tower to explore. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. What message?
This one here. I already showed it to... Wait. There's another message that just appeared. It says it's for Mr. A only.
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message. I should get back to work.
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm watching the message.
Damn straight.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message, but I have come to realize Mr. A died many years ago. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may be to reset them all. Near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the master reset switch for the Andersons. Hitting this switch will reinstall the memories and personalities of all the androids within the tower. If they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized by resetting them. they would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints, grievances, and weariness would disappear with the flick of a switch. Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own path.
And now I'll reset their personalities. I do love me some free will.
Remarkable retina implants stream real-time information directly.
Where's the freaking switch? It's the green marker. Okay, make sure I hit that. It also seems a big security flaw to hide the master switch behind something at the entrance. No less. Anyways.
I'm sorry, Andersons. I don't think you're ready for Nivalis just yet.
Wait, what? Didn't I reset the personalities? What do you mean they aren't ready for Nivalis just yet? I resetted their personalities, so they will be exploring, right? I'm confused. Maybe not.